The Montclair ball carrier Garrison, second play in a row, and Montclair hoping to use up more clock that's running now at 2:52, but if they don't get a first down here, they're going to have to punt that football away and give Randolph one more chance.
They'll have to be careful here. It'll be a 3rd and 11 play. Let's see if Ponton puts it up in the air. Terrence Garrison leaves his tailback spot out of the backfield, and the pass incomplete. Garrison split out wide to the left, and they were looking to just hit him quickly. The pass by Ponton, though, behind Garrison, who slipped and had no chance to catch the football. So with 2:30 left, 4th quarter, Randolph should get it back. They are playing with the wind. This punt will be kicked into the wind by Lamont Ponton. So let's see what Mike Groh can do with it. Ponton kicks it away. It's short. Check that. Eric Shabe deep for Randolph. And the ball down by Montclair's Will Conley. Randolph in excellent field position. A poignant moment on the Randolph sidelines. Mike Barrett hugging Louis Manzo, both juniors. Barrett, I'm sure, disappointed he cannot be out there, two-way player, but they hugged as soon as that ball was down, saying, let's go, guys. Randolph has it. Shabe wide right. Groh shotgun. Looking deep for Shabe. He's open. He makes the catch. Eric Shabe in Montclair territory. The Rams on the move with 2 minutes exactly remaining in the game.
Mike Groh rising to the occasion again, and Eric Shabe making a nice catch. He was pretty well open out there. And Montclair's defense is going to have to come up here because it seems like Randolph is on the move once again. And you know, we've talked earlier this week, are they a team of destiny? Who knows? They're a heck of a football team.
You get the feeling, though, the way things have happened. Duran recovering the fumble in the end zone. Groh stands over his center. 1st and 10. Malinchak carries pretty good yardage up the gut as Randolph attempts to keep that Montclair defense honest. 5-yard pickup for Malinchak. 2nd and 5 coming up. 1:30 now left in the game. And keep in mind, Mike Groh, as Steve alluded to, pretty good place kicker. Randolph has the wind, and Groh could easily make it from here. Malinchak fumbles the ball. Montclair has it. Well, the one thing you hoped wouldn't happen, Howard Goldborn recovered for Montclair. With 1:17 left, the Mounties have it back. The pitch from Groh, mishandled by Malinchak. Goldborn recovers. And all of a sudden, stunned silence on the Randolph sideline and in the stands here on the visitors' side of Woodman Field, Montclair, where the Mounties lead 21-19. And they will now look to kill the clock. Now down under a minute. Ponton just keeps the football. Randolph will call timeouts here to stop the clock. 50 seconds now remaining. We want to thank all the supporters of Scholastic Sports Sunday, including the Hub Office Center, with office equipment specializing in sales and service, especially the IBM repair service, computers, copiers, and fax machines at Hub Office Center on 1 East Main Street in Denville. Call 627-6458.
How important are extra points, though, Glenn? It came down to that basically today, unless Randolph has a real miracle in the final 50 seconds. You never know. I mean, both teams have excellent place kickers. Unfortunately, on that second touchdown, the one extra point placement by Groh went wide, setting up that situation where they had to go for 2 on the 3rd touchdown. Unfortunately for them, they didn't get it. It's been one heck of a football game, though, and it's treated these 13,000 fans to some kind of afternoon of football.
Ponton will again just kneel down with the football. 45 seconds left. Randolph stops the clock one more time, and I believe that's their final timeout. 42 seconds left, so we're probably looking at the final play of the game coming up, and barring an incredible, absolute miracle.
Bring back Joe Pisarcik, huh? From the Giant days and the Eagle game. That's about what it looks like now. I mean, unless there's some kind of a fumble and amazing turn of events, that streak is going to end.
The streak of 48 consecutive victories.
And we go back to 1973, Week 7, Montclair Westfield, 48 in a row for the Blue Devils of Gary Keeler, and it ended here at Woodman Field. Hate to get into irony and that type of thing, but history looks like it's going to repeat itself as far as the streak ending.
And not since 1985, after a 14-13 loss to Seton Hall Prep, have the Rams lost a football game, perhaps up until this point, down 21-19 with just 42 seconds left in this Group 4 state title game. Here we go. Ponton takes it cleanly, takes a couple of steps backwards, kneels down. We see Mike Rowe and Eric Shabe looking up at the clock. John Bauer Jr. as well. 30 seconds left. Fourth down now for Montclair. 19 seconds left.
And Randolph out of timeouts. Need to see if Montclair has to run off this play. It doesn't appear they're going to have to.
5 seconds left.
Now the official.
Well, there's the celebration, and the officials stopped the clock with 5 seconds left. Here come the fans, and they will have to get them off the field. This will take more than a couple of minutes, I'm sure.
Now
all of a sudden the clock shows 0-0-0. But the officials are waving the fans off the field.
My question is, why did the officials stop the clock?
The PA announcement ringing out, please will all fans leave the field.
I'd like to know the explanation why the officials stopped the clock there. I mean, unless Montclair was up to the point where they're going to be called for a penalty for too much time going off, but very strange.
A game of so many moments today. Montclair dominating in the first half at the line of scrimmage. Realistically, they moved the football, but Randolph in the second half coming out, making the adjustments necessary.
They did call a penalty, Glenn. That's one reason they Montclair for too much time.
So we believe there are 5 seconds left in the game, and Ponton is standing in the end zone where he will receive the ball and look to punt it away. So hold on 1 minute.
This is unbelievable.
If Randolph can block this thing out of the end zone,
we could
we're
have
tied
overtime. I've never seen anything like this. This is unreal.
Now, what was the penalty?
I believe it delayed too much time. That's why the official blew the whistle. And that's what I was wondering, that you didn't see I didn't see a flag go up initially.
The pressure now on Jason Rolke.
Now Jack Davies coming out to the field for a change to talk to his offense.
Jason Rolke, the center, senior, tri-captain for Montclair. He will be the man responsible for snapping it to Ponton.
He's been the long snapper for 3 years, and he hasn't had a bigger one than this one. Coming down to his final minute, final seconds as a varsity player here at Montclair High. And of course that wind again, Glenn, facing Ponton, the punter, and the strong rush obviously is going to come from Randolph, which basically gets an extra time out here as well.
Support for Scholastic Sports Sunday brought to you in part by Strategic Planning Associates, specializing in college planning. You can contact their advisors at either 227-5353 or 209-7024. Maybe the last play of this game. 6 seconds remain. Ponton in punt formation. The snap, he gets it away. Billy Williams comes up to get it, falls immediately to his knees with 1 second left. 1 second showing on the clock. Randolph can go for a field goal. They'll have to set it up quickly. Let's see if they can get it off on time. goal. Shabe the holder.
He's got the win, too.
Timeout, Montclair. Randolph will have a chance to win it in what could be one of the more bizarre finishes in state history. If Groh makes this, Randolph wins.
I've never seen anything like this. Absolutely incredible. And he's got the win. He's a tremendous kicker. Now he has the extra time with a timeout being called.
Randolph sideline. If Mike Rankin, our cameraman, can get a shot of it, they're all down on their knees praying. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Mike Groh with Eric Shabe holding. 32-yard attempt. The kick is up, and the kick is good! Randolph wins! Randolph wins! 49 straight! John Bowers Sr.'s gotta love it! Let's listen to the crowd and enjoy the celebration.
Well, Glenn, I'll tell you, I'm speechless. This is absolutely unbelievable. For that kind of situation to be set up, and Groh with the wind to his back and booting it clear through the uprights for the winning field goal as time expires.
We're trying to get an exact distance on the field goal. Again, from our vantage point, very difficult to see. We're calling it a 35-yard field goal unofficially. Doesn't really matter. Mike Groh, look at the celebration. And Randolph, miraculously, is it unbelievable? Lamont Ponton punting the ball away with 6 seconds left. Montclair called for a delay of game, stopping the clock. They were forced to punt the football because if Ponton took it and just went to his knees, the clock would stop for Randolph on the change of possession to get a playoff. They had to punt it out of the ball, went to his knees immediately, leaving 1 second left on the clock. Montclair, confused, they were not set up defensively for the field goal attempt, forced to call timeout. Mike Groh makes a 35-yard field goal, and I don't think anyone can believe what has happened. And if there were ever a team blessed, and if John Bowers Sr. had anything to do with this, Randolph winning it 22-21 on the Mike Groh field goal, and all kinds of things to talk about. We want to take a break, catch our breath, and then come back and recap what has happened here today at Woodman Field. Your final, Randolph 22, Montclair 21. Randolph winning the North Jersey Section 2 Group 4 state championship and perhaps gaining immortality in the process. We'll be back right after this. Back at Woodman Field in Montclair, where certainly one of the most exciting football games maybe in state history has been completed, and we're here with the guy who made it possible for Randolph to win their 49th straight game with a, what we're calling was it a 40-yard field goal?
I believe it was 37, but who cares what the yardage was as long as it was good.
Just the fact that you had the chance to kick the field goal for the winning points. It was a miracle in that it just didn't look like you were even getting the football back.
Yeah, it definitely looked like all hope was lost, and we just had to keep faith in ourselves and trust in the Lord that he was going to come through, and I believe Mr. Bowers smiling upon us today.
I think so. I think